Why do we have hair in our noses? Hi, welcome to Curious Kids Every Day. I'm Josh. How are you doing today? It's so good to hear from you. Hey, have you ever seen someone with hair in their nose? I've got hair in my nose. And I've definitely noticed more of it as I've gotten older. What on earth is the point of hair inside your nose? Why do you have hair inside your nose? I was thinking about this today because I got an email from a curious kid named Mila. Mila wondered, why do we have hair in our noses? Okay, I want you to take a breath through your nose right now. Did you know that every time you breathe, tiny things from the air come into your nose with that breath? Dust, pollen, bits of dirt, other tiny particles. They're all floating around us all the time, and when we breathe, they go into our noses too. Most of these things are so small that you can't even see them. That's not good, right? I mean, we don't want a bunch of random stuff floating into our bodies. Just because we have to breathe, how's that fair? Somebody needs to do something about this. Well, thankfully, your body already is. That's where your nose hair comes in. The hairs near the opening of your nose act like a filter. As air moves into your nose, some of those tiny particles that we talked about, the dust and the pollen, etc., they get caught by the hairs before they can travel deeper into your body. Pretty clever, huh? But nose hairs don't work alone. See, remember that we talked recently about how the inside of your nose is covered with a thin layer of mucus? Mucus is the sticky, slippery substance that keeps the inside of your nose moist. Yeah, it's snot. So if the hairs in your nose miss any of the invaders, then any particles that make it past the hairs have another chance of getting caught by the mucus. And together, the hairs and the mucus help clean the air before it reaches your lungs. Now, you might have noticed that grown-ups sometimes seem to have longer nose hairs than kids. See, as people get older, changes in their body's hormones can cause some nose hairs to grow thicker and stay in their growing stage longer before they fall out and are replaced. So they'll get longer. And this actually happens more often in men than in women because men have higher levels of certain hormones that can encourage hair growth in places like the nose, the ears, eyebrows, and the beard. Interestingly, these hormones actually make it less likely for hair to grow on your head. Have you ever seen an older gentleman who was bald but still had hair on his face? This might be why. So if you've ever wondered why Grandpa seems to have more nose hair than you do, now you know why. It's one of the ways our bodies change as we grow older. But isn't it cool to know that even little things like the hairs in your nose, they're actually just another way your body is working to protect you? I think that is amazing. Okay, let's have a quick quiz and see what we learned today. What are two things that nose hairs can catch? Let's see, we talked about dust, pollen, dirt, and just other tiny little particles. What sticky substance helps trap particles that get past your nose hairs? That's mucus. And what part of your body are nose hairs helping protect? Your nose hairs are trying to keep little particles from getting down into your lungs. Let's play true or false. True or false? Nose hairs help filter the air you breathe. That is true. True or false? The air around us contains tiny particles that we usually can't see. That is true too. True or false? Older people usually have shorter nose hairs than children. No, that's false. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or never run out of breath when you're running? This might be the toughest would you rather ever for me because I would love to just be able to run forever. But to be able to go under the water and be able to breathe so I could just swim deeper and deeper, I think I'll go with breathing underwater, though it's a really tough call. All right, let's play a round of What Am I? What am I? I help trap tiny things. I am sticky, and I am found inside your nose. What am I? I am mucus. Well, the next time you see some hair sticking out of someone's nose, you'll have a new appreciation for all the work that hair is doing. It's helping keep that person safe. The hair in your nose makes it much less likely for things like dirt and dust and pollen to make it down to your lungs. Another amazing way your body is designed. What kind of question do you think we'll ask tomorrow on Curious Kids Every Day? I can't wait to find out, so until then, keep asking questions and stay curious, kids. And we've got some birthdays today. Happy birthday to Gray from Washington, who's turning 7. Happy birthday, Gray. Teddy from Pennsylvania is turning 11. Happy birthday, Teddy. Evelyn from Prince Edward Island, Canada is turning 5. Happy birthday, Evelyn. Chris from Massachusetts is turning 8. Happy birthday, Chris. Cam from Massachusetts is turning 6. Happy birthday, Cam. Jack from Massachusetts is also turning 6. Happy birthday, Jack. Krom from Bangkok, Thailand is turning 6. Happy birthday, Krom. Jacob from Warsaw, Poland is turning 5. Happy birthday, Jacob. Brenna Ann from Vermont is turning 5. Happy birthday, Brenna Ann. Lena from Alberta, Canada is turning 8. Happy birthday, Lena. Kenzie from Virginia is turning 5. Happy birthday, Kenzie. Charlie from North Carolina is turning 8. Happy birthday, Charlie. Cleo from Maine is turning 5. Happy birthday, Cleo. Amaya from Madrid, Spain is turning 9. Happy birthday, Amaya. Sophia from California is turning 7. Happy birthday, Sophia. Brooklyn Sky from Toronto, Canada is turning 5. Happy birthday, Brooklyn Sky. Ezra from Michigan is turning 5. Happy birthday, Ezra. And Violet and Valentine are twins from British Columbia, and they are turning 6. Happy birthday, Violet and Valentine. To all the grown-ups listening, if your curious kid wants their birthday mentioned on the show, please visit supportcuriouskids.com and join the Curious Kids Club. That's supportcuriouskids.com. See you tomorrow.